Okay, so today I'm going to go my CS 18, computer science 18, and then right here, let's create something, make their Zenity. Okay, so Zenity. First, let me show you Zenity. Zenity is like KDialog or GDialog and other dialog with X sessions. It gives you a lot of tools that you can run commands, and then with those commands pass on parameters, and you have an X session. With X session, you could do any dialogs that you want to do. For example, if you want to do Zenity with calendar, you just say calendar like this, and that will just open a calendar based on today, and then just work on it. Notice that I'm getting this input of GTK dialog mapped without the transient parent. This is discouraged. Okay, so since I don't have a session, each dialog, it does not have the information that I'm doing. Notice this one, I was selected for 28 today, and that was passed on to the standard output as the argument. So you can save that information into a file, and then you say based on that one, you want to open up certain other things within your bash script. So in this case, excuse me. In this case, sorry about that. In this case, Zenity calendar, I could just say, for example, show me 1/1/1970. So January 1st, 1970, it will open my calendar on based on that day. But notice that it did not do it. It did this because the syntax I provide was not correct. So the syntax by saying, I have to say dash dash day dash dash month month dash dash year. Now it's going to say that is the correct syntax, and it's going to open January 1st, 1970. And if I just don't want to see this output error, as you know in your things, you could just say send this standard error to dev null. So don't bother me telling me something that I know that I'm just in the middle of it and it's opening it. So right here, if I just clear my screen this time, and I'm just going to do that one, just change this one to, let's say 1010. See what calendar is that one. It actually even shows that a long time ago on the calendar that's there. So the calendar doesn't know, even the Unix system started from 1970. This one, it just prints out a calendar based on that one. So if I'd say, give me a one from 1900, it will just give 1900 January 1st. So this is the Zenity with commands. So if I just say Zenity dash dash color dash selection, this will just open up a color selection on the way I want to do it. So by default, this everything is red, green, blue is selected as that being 255. So if I just say greater sign dev null, and then this time I'm going to just say dash dash color is equal, let's start with green. And then I could start with green, and you can see this number is done. If I just say, yeah, go ahead, select this one, and then notice that the color that is outputted it's not showing for me, but I want to just do this 2 in front of this because I forgot. So whatever color that you put, like let's say you want to say cyan or blue, you just pass it on. It will just open it in that color. And then if you want to say, for example, yeah, you want to see what is the number of this one in red, green, blue. It shows you right here, red, green, blue. So I could just create on my bash script a color is equal and then pass on this red, green, blue, and this, and then 0, 0, 255. That would be blue. So if I just change it to green, and then I say 255 here, the first one is, if it's 255, it is red. The second one, if it's 255, is green. The third one is it's blue. So now I just did that one, and then, sorry, I did that one, and I'm just going to do this. So I did specify that one. Now that one is green. I just do the same command here, and instead of putting this, I just say $ color. Since I specify my color to say that green, it's there. And notice that I'm just passing it, and it's exactly what I passed in on my color. If I just change that one to, instead of color, I put the hashing, say, let's say red 0, 0. That is the HTML hashtag with the FF being red, then I pass it on, it's just open the red. So this is really neat because whatever color you specify, you're doing it. So notice that one of this one is Zenity color. So if I say what other option with color selections are there, or with calendar are there, you could just say Zenity -- help - color selection. This will just give you the color selection values. So like show palettes is another color option. Then I could just do this, and then instead of giving that color, I could just say here -- show - palette. You have to type in exactly the wording that it is. Now it's showing me a palette. Really nice, cool palette. So then I can just specify one, select it, and then pass it. And that was the palette that I selected, red, green, blue. So in this format, if I just say color is equal that, which is red, green, blue, and then 138, 256, 52. I specify that no red, green, blue color is equal. What did I type wrong? Red, green, blue. Okay, it has to be between this code. Yes. So this one, if I just do the same color, and this time there is going to open up with the format that I opened last time. And the other one. So now it's going to pass on the same number that I passed on my numbers 255 for one of them. So at this time, if I just want to know Zenity with -- help - calendar, you could do that one, and you say the arguments that are there. If you want to just say a text for it, a title, there are some variables that are generic. No matter which options of Zenity you use, whether you use info, warning, alert, text box, message, info, whatever you do, it just basically give you a set of options that you can do with them, and then certain argument to it. As an example, let me show you a script, a command with Zenity. If I say -- info -- text, and then I say PWD. Notice that it's giving me the PWD in the info box. And then if I change that one to say hello, hello world, it will just say the same thing. So what I pass on to the information, and then I could just say the dash dash title, for example, dash dash title. If there's a title for it, and instead of saying information, I could just say hello, and then pass on to that. Now my title is hello, and then inside is hello world. And like, for example, if I change that one to a df command, and I say display the df command, df minus h, there, and then I say the contents of sdf, the h is not going to work, but I want to just make sure that this is understanding that's df. So if I do df-h, what happened? It's not giving me the output. In order for me to get the output, remember the backtick and the $, you could put within that bracket, pass it on as argument, and just say backtick that df-h. Now you're seeing the output here. And then this one has size parameters. So you can do, for example, here you could say dash dash width is 500 dash dash height is equal 600, and then 2 greater sign div null. So now you're running it. Something I typed extra. Let's see, the dash dash width dash 500 dash height to div null. So Zenity, let me take this thing out. This option is not okay. So dash dash width, make sure that dash dash width is correct. I'm going to say 5, 50, and 50. Yeah, so the 50 and 50 is not understood, but maybe it is an argument that I have to pass on. Okay, dash width 500 dash height there. Okay, there dash h command, and then this does that. But I want to see if I change this one to a who command. Give me the who is logged on. Okay. Let's see if there's a dash width 500 dash height 600. Yeah, so I was typing the width and height somehow, maybe a typo or some extra character, and this one is showing the way I wanted to see. So if I just do, instead of df command, I could do some other command. Instead of who command, I could say, show me let's say ls minus l, long listing. Please see how possible usage. Okay, dev minus h. Where's the package command coming? Somehow this is coming extra. Yeah, this is somehow pasting by itself from my command, which I didn't do that. Okay, this one is saying 0 byte because that file, that directory, I don't have any files in it. Yeah, on this one. So if I just change this one to say ls minus l from root level, this will just give me the root in a nice format there. You can pass on as many commands as you want. You could do it. Another way you could do is, instead of the backtick, you could use the $, and then bracket, and then say let's say host name CTL. If you just do that command, $sign is just running that command inside there. So backtick or that one, it will work. For one more minute, I'm going to show you a nice way to do it, and then for next time I will write a script to do this one so you can play around with it. Let me just show you on the command line a script that you could do. So remember the sequence command of 99, for example, it prints all the 99 numbers from 0 to 99. If I look at it, 0, 1 to 99. So if I just say sort minus R randomly, this number will be sorted in random order. Then I take the head of 6 numbers from it. Now I have 6 numbers. And then I just format it, and then that is going to show me in one row rather than each one of them in a different, in one column, it shows in one row. So in this case, I'm going to add another command, translate, and then take the spaces and convert it to dash. So now I have a 6-digit lotto number, right? So I could just say, pass this to my random lotto number, and then I say $sign this. You want to run this command as a subset of another command. So now I have the subset command. I could say Zenity dash info and then dash text, and then as the argument I'm going to say $LN. Now it just generated me the number of 8-digit lotto number. And if I just say on the text dash text, so for info, if I just say Zenity dash help info dash info, it will tell me that what are my arguments. One of them is no wrap and other ones. So dash text, that gave me the text, which I already did. The dash title is not there, but let me try to add, see if dash title is gonna be generic. Dash title, pick your lucky number, or here's your lucky number. It doesn't matter what you say. If it does work, yeah. Pick your lucky number. So now what I could do is send this information to say, send this one to what? Send this one to greater sign to greater sign slash dev null. So it doesn't prompt me every time for it. Now I could say while let's say true is equal yes. Okay, so I could say while $answer is equal, I'm going to put 2 bracket because I'm comparing it to a string here, and say while $answer is equal $sign is here. I'm going to take this $sign out. $answer is equal, that is equal the word yes, and then do. At this time, I'm going to run my command with Zenity pack number. This will generate that one. Where's that? Right here. LN is already there, submitted. So this will generate that, and then this one, it's printed. Then after it prints it, and then I say echo, do you want to continue? I'm just making it temporary, but later on we can do a if then also statement to say yes or no, those things. And then read answer. answer. I should have put the yes or no in there. I'm just assuming that I did. Doesn't matter the script. We can go on to VI and actually modify the script and make it better. So read answer, and at this time, if the answer is yes, if dollar sign answer is equal is not equal is equal no, let's say, so that everything else it just continues. If it is equal no, then it's going to exit, and then equal you did not want to continue. Break, and then FI, and then let's try this. So the first statement, answer is equal yes. If answer is equal yes, why didn't it do it? So let me say echo dollar sign answer. Oh, I say true is equal yes. Answer is equal yes. And then I'm going to do the for while statement here. And then while I'm there, I'm going to say, here's your lucky number, your lucky numbers. And then, do you want to continue? I could just say yes or no. And then at this time, it's going to prompt me to see that it provide me a lucky number. It says, do you want to continue? I say yes. Then it's going to just go give me a new random number. Say yes. It keeps changing the numbers. So as long as you want to play, this one is always the case. It will give you a new number. And the minute that you say, no, I don't want to continue, it accepts out you did not want to continue. So we will stop at this point, and then we could resume on the next session. But if you had the question and I did not answer it, and you wanted to ask any question, please send me an email. Otherwise, I'm looking forward to see your answers before Thursday, so I can grade them on before Thursday or afterward. As long as you submit it, you will get full credit for it. Okay? Everybody have a great evening. And if you have time on these things that I worked on, look into it. And if you have question, you can ask question next Thursday, as well as email me. But other than that, I'm expecting you to see what I posted, and what I'm posting with this video, you could work on these ones and learn from it, whatever we covered. Appreciate it. Have a good night, everyone.
Thanks, Professor. See you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm seeing everybody logged out, except Tom is the last one, and I'll just stop recording now. Stop recording. Yes.